Logan, you got what's your name?
I'm Warwick.
Warwick, you got that button pushed?
It is pushed.
Push the button.
Let's hear it.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Midnight Movie Distillery. I'm one of your hosts, Logan Lynch.
I'm another one of your hosts, Warwick Price.
I'm the third host, Lon, Black or something. But we have a special guest with us today.
Very
a
special.
Returning guest.
What if we just ignored him and just started going?
A returning guest.
You can.
How rude would that
we
be?
jump by and then we
I enjoy
we
solitude.
Circle back. We circle back.
Then we circle back in.
This is Mr. Mike Notch from Everyday BBQ. Did I pronounce that correctly, sir?
Michael.
Every day.
Everyday
I meant the
BBQ.
everyday part.
BBQ.
Is that Everyday BBQ or Everyday Barbecue? How do you pronounce that?
I think it's the same thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
It works both ways? That's incredible.
Yeah.
Did you people know that?
And by the
I
way,
didn't
not
know
to be
that.
confused with BBQ every day, because that's also a channel.
It is.
Is
Yes.
it really?
Yes.
Can you sue them?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are they friends of
Probably
yours?
Not that I'm aware of.
Let's kick their ass. Can we kick their ass?
I think
Good.
so.
Let's kick their ass.
Collectively.
Don't go to barbecue every day because obviously they're fraudulent in ripping off Mike's
It's
idea.
probably some 16-year-old girl
Oh,
that you've just thrown to beat up.
So I'm canceled.
All
now?
right.
Yes.
All right. Start again.
Well, and scene.
And there we go.
Anyway, so the
What are we
movie,
watching? What are we doing?
the
What are
movie
we-
that we watched tonight is Stitches,
Ah.
2012,
Wow, seems like
English
so
movie in a clown theme.
Wow.
Ireland
I was
setting,
just saying,
correct?
You,
Yeah, I
you
think it was-
said that with the most excitement I've ever heard anybody say anything before.
Well, I was
That
trying to be careful not to kind of let go of any kind of review
All
or,
right.
or
Okay.
any sense of
Nice cover-up.
of excitement for this movie.
Well, that's good thinking because usually he goes,
He's
we're
hiding
watching
it.
this movie and it's really good.
Watching this really great movie.
Yeah. And we're like, no. Sorry, a neutral movie.
Yes,
But it actually was an Irish movie.
it was an Irish movie.
Yes. He just wanted to say English.
Yes, even
So,
even
let-
though Ross Noble is Scottish.
So let me say, when I picked out the whiskeys for this one, Logan texts me, says, I know what you're going to pick. Because we got Mike coming to visit us again. It's an Irish movie. He says, you're going to go with Proper 12. And I said, nope.
He wouldn't be that low.
We are not going with Proper 12. You know why? Because he would expect it and he would expect it.
Oh.
Warwick's clueless,
I'm
but
clueless.
everybody else would have expected that.
Warwick
And I
doesn't know what's
said,
going
No idea.
fuck that noise. Plus, I've never had it. Now, honestly, I'm done exploring with Irish whiskeys. I'm not a fan.
Pansy.
I have yet to have one. Let me hold that thought.
Hmm?
We do have an Irish whiskey tonight.
The shock, the horror.
It is a horror movie.
Could you hold that for a second for me?
Yeah, sure.
It's in my way. I got it.
Here, Lon wants me to
He
do
cooked that on
too.
his barbecue. This is what happened to barbecue every day.
Are we-
Yeah, we already took care of it.
All right. This
Oh.
is Glendalough.
Oh, wow.
Glendalough.
I remember
What
that.
Oh, see, that's right. So Logan should have guessed this one. You want to switch cameras on me there,
Oh,
Mr.
sorry, sweet.
Warwick? At camera, you don't even know what the fuck you're doing, do you?
There it
Yeah.
is.
It's,
There we
we
go.
have too many cameras now.
You guys swear on this channel?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
Fuck, man, that's
What?
fucking
You
awesome.
didn't fucking know that until
What
fucking
the
now.
fuck? You didn't fucking tell me about that shit.
You participated in this
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
fuck show. You didn't think about it?
It's unfucking believable.
So, this is something that Logan does know about because
Yes.
we sampled this at the World of Whiskeys in downtown Chicago when we went there.
It's good.
And as I told him there, and I won't say it yet because we still have two people who need to review it,
Yes.
what I thought of this whiskey.
Why is there a picture of Jesus on the front of it?
That is actually, I have no fucking clue what that is.
That's not Jesus.
That's something that they've got in Ireland, right? But here's the thing with
That's
this.
just lots of Irish people.
Would you like to look at it and pray to it? Would you like
No,
to?
I-
Okay.
trust
Just
me,
checking.
I would not.
Just
Probably
checking.
some Celtic god or
Um,
something.
Here's the difference with this. This is copper pot still.
Is it Chester Copperpot?
No,
No.
I think I would know.
That would be too penguiny tasting.
Oswald Cobblepot?
Yes.
As well. This is done in copper still, which is an American whiskey thing. They don't do that in Ireland, so this is different for Ireland. If you're in Ireland and you say no, they're all copper pots,
Come tell us.
prove me wrong. Text me down below, or shut up.
He wants you to fight him.
So
He wants
this
you to
is
fight
it.
him.
So this is Glendalough.
And he
Let me
hates
get to see
potatoes
that.
as well.
I won't pass it around too much. I hate potatoes, as I had a lot of potatoes tonight. So this is what we're going to try. Because it's Irish and because this movie was Irish. You get the tie-in there, folks? You good? Okay.
Irish, you would have told me that sooner.
You know, I hate the ones that don't have the little plastic
That was
strip that
good.
make it super
I
easy
tried.
for us
Timely.
lamos to get it.
That's the Irish.
There we
way.
go. Found it.
Wow. You just wanted to put your mouth on that.
Remember the last one I couldn't open? What was that one?
Yeah, I think we had to
yes, thanks, guys.
I think we even had to cut to
Was
like.
that the Japanese one?
Oh,
Was
yeah,
it?
I think it was.
No, the glass-topped one. Wasn't that burning chair?
Maybe
you
it
gotta
was.
try
No.
burning chair.
Ooh, yeah.
All right.
It was very
you know
good.
what?
It's still.
Okay.
Is it still here? Or?
No, it's not.
No.
We've talked about this a few times. I've got a plethora of opened bottles
A
from this
cornucopia.
show that we need to come back and just put them all out there and everybody picks their favorites from them. No way we can sample all of them because there's got to be at least 30 bottles there. But I
Yeah.
have got no room for
Challenge
these bottles
accepted.
anymore. We've got to kind of finish them up. Minus Zachariah Harris. That's sitting here in the back. We use it for
And-
Florida.
What about the
and-
bottle and bond?
Oh, the bottle and
Kirkland.
bond. That's once the Zachariah runs out. Then we have bottle and bond against
Yeah.
the floor.
We'll always
All right,
have plenty.
You ready?
There you go.
Oh.
Nailed it. You
That was
nailed it.
perfect.
That was
good.
that was pretty good.
Not gonna lie.
Okay. Okay. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. 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 All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
I can do the cork.
This is our COVID testing portion of the show. If you don't smell anything, we're in trouble.
Don't get that
You're
British
holding
nose.
something in right
You know
now.
what?
I can smell the clover.
The British and the Irish, it's a thing, you know? Just
Yeah.
like the French and the British. Pretty much any other country other than
And
Britain.
the British.
All right.
I'm not upset.
You're not
No, no,
upset.
I don't smell. I don't
I don't know if
smell
this
it
is
as
an
strong as
upset
the last
thing.
one. The last one was pretty potent as far
Okay.
as
Agree.
on the nose. This schnoz was
Agreed.
able to smell it.
So this one is going to be.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There we
Yeah?
go. Oh,
Okay.
that's good. That's good
You
for
want
me.
to pass me those glasses? I don't
certainly
have
shall. I
long
certainly
arms like a
shall.
fucking ape.
That's me.
That's Mr. Lynch.
There you go.
Yeah, that's mine.
That's Mr.
work.
Warwick.
That's Mr. I don't give a fuck
There you
who's
go,
it is.
sir.
You guys, you figure it out.
Oh Jesus, that's a big pour.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
I've been giving you bigger pours all night. I don't know if you noticed
I
that.
don't know what's going on here.
Can we get a camera too, sir?
Camera deuce coming up. Turn.
Got it?
Turn.
Yeah.
You see that? Is that close enough? We got to zoom in maybe on that one or something.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, if that's the purpose of that camera, it
Right.
needs to be in closer.
I want to take a look
Okay.
at that bottle.
You could switch back if you want. That's cool too.
I will. I'm gonna randomly switch over to this camera as well. Just so you can
We,
look.
you know
There we
what? You got to start doing that. You got to start playing that keyboard, man.
Celtic priest of some sort.
Okay, let's.
Does she has like a bird in her hand.
I gotta say, okay, so
Better
we
than
we
two in a
came
bush.
off of this. We came off of another bourbon that was local, and had so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
So much finish, so many different finishes, different styles of bourbon all blended in. It was a cacophony of flavors. This.
Are you sure that's a
smell-
word?
I don't give a shit. It's a word now.
It is a word.
It's a word.
But now, this smells very, very light.
I was gonna say very bland almost.
Yeah.
Very, very light. I'll say light, not bland.
We going for it?
Irish whiskey, buddy.
Cheers.
Cilantro. Or cilantro.
Did you say cilantro?
Is it
Cilantro.
Is
Cilantro.
that it? Is that not right? Is that not it?
Hey, whatever. Cilantro.
Chili peppers. All right.
Red hot.
Again, 3 sips in because we just came off of another bourbon. As far as you know, it's been a week, but
That should be our slogan: 3 sips in review. Just throwing it out
gotta
there.
go 3 sips in.
Kind of getting the same type of thing from the last one, but we'll leave it at that.
And I believe, Mr. Lynch, the one we had at the show
Yes.
was the cask strength
Yes.
version.
Yeah, pretty sure.
So just to let you.
I could look through my photos.
Oh yeah,
and tell you
you got a
exactly
photo
what
of
we
it,
had.
don't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So were you surprised that this was the one?
Yes, but as soon as you said no to the proper 12, I'm like, it's got to be something we've had. But I would not have. That is like the hardest name to pronounce, so I'm almost certain I would have never got.
Glendalough. Glendalough.
Glendalough.
Glendalough. Right? It's not Jewish.
Yeah.
Glendalough.
Oh, you just fucked it up. You know?
No, it's
Shit,
Glendalough.
what was that?
Glendalough.
I used to live in Slough. That was
Slough?
SLOUGH.
Yeah, that's what I
you
would
go.
think. Glendalough.
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 Lambda?
Okay.
Glendalough.
Yeah,
But
you nailed it.
the copper pot. All right, wait, I can't talk about it yet. Let's get a rating going. You guys 3 sips in?
I am 3 sips.
I am 3 sips in.
You 3 sips to the wind? Yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, you will be.
Oh.
We love you, brother. When you pass out on the floor, I'm drawing dicks all over your face.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
They'll be very,
He's looking at you guys like, is
I
nobody
really,
else alarmed at this?
they'll be very small
I
dicks.
really don't know how to.
because it'll be
Why are there dots all over my face?
Lon's dicks. It'll be like that.
Hey,
Hey, you
Hey,
fucking
hey,
deserve that shit.
hey,
Shut the fuck up
hey.
and drink.
Okay, I believe we had the double barrel. That's what we
It's
had.
the same fucking woman with the dove.
Yep. It's not a woman. That looks
So-
like a man to me. With this, see, look, he's got a beard and a mustache.
He has no head.
What the
He
heck
has
are you
like
talking?
a,
He's doing
He
this.
has like a nub on his head.
He's doing this.
hey, podcasters. Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking
We're talking about
about
the guy on the front of the bottle there that you can see.
Okay,
It's a
all
guy. It looks to me like he's doing this. He's got a bird and
He's got
his
a
head
bird in
down,
one hand.
and
With
he's
a
got a
big
big old
beard.
beard that goes
Right.
down.
Is that a
all the way
beard?
down to
That's
his,
a beard.
to his
And then
No
you
one
can
in
see-
Ireland has
Yeah.
a beard that long.
can't tell me.
beard down to his
The
pointer.
bird all over the world, I'm playing tennis.
So we also had that day the single malt, and it looks like this one was there as well.
Yeah, because that's the copper pot.
Yeah,
The pot still one.
yeah, it is
Which-
pot still Irish whiskey. Yep.
Which I like. So somebody else bought this for me a while back because I said I've been known. All my friends who know that I'm a bourbon guy or whiskey guy know that I don't like Irish whiskeys. And somebody brought me that and said, I'm going to change your mind. I'm going to get you to like Irish whiskey. Luckily, it was a different guy than brought me Jameson and said, I'm going to change your mind. You're going to like it from Jameson. Fuck you.
It's St. Kevin.
Oh, there you go. See,
Is that a made-up saint?
So that's a man, isn't
That's-
it?
It's a man.
That's a made-up name. There's no Saint Kevin.
It's St. Kevin. Wow.
Is Kevin biblical? I don't know if Kevin.
I
that's
don't
in the
remember
Bible.
that from the Bible.
Kevin.
St. Kevin stood apart,
I think it's Celtic.
and
probably.
his
St. Kevin, that was Jesus' right-hand man.
I
don't you know?
think it was. I think it was Jesus' cousin.
yes, on his mother's
He's a
side.
legendary. wait, hey.
Clearly, on his
Fathers,
mother's
brothers,
Thank you.
sisters, cousins, former
It wouldn't be on
roommates.
his dad's side.
There's no cousin on the dad's side.
Thank you, internets. He's a reference to the story of Saint Kevin, a legendary monk who founded a 6th century monastic settlement. Saint Kevin lived from 498 to 618.
Does it talk about why he
He's
has a
100 and how
So-
old is this guy?
Is he Catholic
And
or
was
is
the
he
Well, he has
subject of
a
several
very
It has
paintings.
to be
long
Catholic.
Several paintings by
Oh,
Welsh
yeah.
artist Clive Hicks Jenkins. There you
Why
go.
does he have
What-
to be Catholic? Do I not know something about saints and Protestants?
Aren't the Irish all?
No, they're half Protestant, half Catholic. There's wars that go on in Ireland over that.
Yes.
Isn't there?
Yes, there are.
Am I the
Yeah,
only one
yeah,
who knows
no,
this?
no, you're right. You're right.
You
So
might
there you
be.
go.
He's from goddamn
Yeah,
Great
we-
Britain. You don't know this?
we don't like the
They're
Irish.
like
I was
next
gonna say,
door to
that's
you,
like,
though.
They don't even. It doesn't
Yeah,
exist.
but like you're the guy. You're the big brother who has to step in and stop him from fighting. Like, no, come on.
Yeah.
I think
You're
he's,
both wrong.
He's the
It's
big
not the
brother.
British
He's the big
church.
brother that's like cheering him on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually,
Okay.
we'll wipe out the entire country so that it could just be part of England.
So you have a backyard?
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be your backyard.
Okay,
All right,
so,
let's rate
the
this.
so
criminals in it.
we got a rate.
Yep.
All right.
What are we
You
rating?
sound taxed by that. You're like, God, all right, we'll
Well,
rate it.
I just.
Come on.
Yeah, all
This
right.
would be like, yes, we get to rate it.
I like to
Yes!
There you go.
We get to rate
This is the most thinking you've done today.
it. Yes, it probably is.
So I will say it's, well, I won't say anything yet, I guess.
Yes, you will.
let's
I will, but I'm going to wait till after.
All right.
I might have 3 digits.
3?
This isn't baseball.
Wow.
Is this like, is this anarchy?
I hope it's at least 300.
No.
My score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
All right, you
All
guys
right.
ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
All right.
Why do
one.
you always have to do 2 numbers?
I don't because
No, but you
He
always
wants
do.
to
It's
seem
always
sophisticated.
2.1. It's 2.1.
If it had just hit my nose a little bit
Well,
better.
you're going to be surprised at this score, then, aren't you?
I guess I will.
Yeah, it's going to somehow give it a 6.
You
So
won't
one
be.
point.
It's
It's a 1.5. It's a 1.5.
All right,
Okay,
ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3, go. Everybody did 2 except Mike because he doesn't know the nuance of a point.
I think mine are still right.
What?
Oh, wait. Shit. Hold on.
Wow.
There you go. Fuck, I
What
hate
do you do?
3.2, 2.3,
Or is that me? I can't
3.
even fucking read that.
What did you do, Lon?
Deuce.
Mine's supposed to be 3.2.
I fucked up my number, but that's okay. It's not bad.
I can't
What
even
is your
tell.
number?
3.1.
You did 3.1. Wow.
I did. I
Okay.
did a 3.1 on that.
Since Lon and
This-
I are awesome, we'll let the other people talk about it.
Good-
Wait,
good
I didn't even
idea.
see yours. So
2.3
Logan
and a
had
2.
3.2.
Yeah, that was-
Warwick
Warwick
had
had
a
a
2.3.
2.3.
Mike had a deuce, right?
Right here on the stage.
Yep.
And
That's
I had a
apparently what he thinks it is.
3.1.
Okay. All right.
So
let's let the lower people.
you guys, well, Mike had the lowest. Let's hear yours.
It just it starts off good, and then it gets very weak, and then it has an undesirable aftertaste,
Really?
which I don't care for at all.
Okay.
So it's almost at some point in the middle, it's almost watery to me,
Wow.
and then
Okay.
Okay.
the rest of it just sucks. But the start is good.
See, I'm with you. I mean, to me, it's like I said bland as the description of the smell.
Right.
I stick with that.
The
It's
taste
like,
is even worse than the smell. In my
I think
Okay,
it's
okay.
like it has a little bit of a burn to it, but just it's like there's no flavor. Like at least with the other one from last week, or whenever we post our previous video, at least
Ooh,
there was a
shit.
lot of flavor that went along with that. Like this just
This
has-
finish is very weak,
It just
and
has nothing.
the aftertaste is just I don't like it.
no, it's not for me.
Okay. Okay. You're entitled to be wrong. I will say, although this is not my favorite whiskey or my favorite
Irish whiskey?
drink, this is my favorite Irish whiskey.
Really?
Well, see,
Okay.
I'm rating this just as a cocktail, not
I
not
get it.
not
You rate it
as
however
not
you
in
want,
the
man.
realm of
I-
Irish whiskeys.
I
That's your
get it.
number.
Like
I-
if it was an Irish whiskey only rating, this would get a higher rating from me. But
I agree with that.
I'm putting this against all my Scotch, my bourbon.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on now. I don't necessarily pit it against all the scotches. I do pit it against all the whiskeys.
Well, in my defense, I only have like
Bourbons.
one Scotch at home, and all the stuff I've
What?
had by you, yeah.
Brother, I got to get you on scotch.
Well, I mean, you have my phone number, right?
You got to
Get
come
some
to my
scotch
house.
for
That's where all
Notch.
the Scotch is.
Scotch, Scotch for Natch.
That's a new series coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Everyday barbecue.
Prestige worldwide.
World. Who's
I
driving
will
the
say
boat?
this is the only Irish whiskey I have bought more than once.
That says a lot for you.
Yeah.
This does say a lot. This is my point. I rated this the exact same as that Obisan,
Apadon or
Ob-
Opadon.
Obidan.
Obidan.
Obesity.
Obidan.
The other one we had a month ago, week ago, something. But for different reasons. The other one was very complex, very flavorful, very robust. But I could see where if you had that, you could have 2 or 3 glasses and you're done. To me, this is lighter. I could probably go 3 glasses or more with this.
I would agree with you in terms of that, but it's just not good enough for me to do that.
Yeah,
See,
because you know
I-
I could spend all evening drinking Coors Light. I wouldn't.
I can't. I could not possibly drink Coors Light all evening.
So do you think,
That's a good
compared to the
point.
complexity of the previous one, this is much, much simpler?
Oh,
Is that what you...
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
So to kind of...
I'm not comparing the flavors necessarily.
Yeah.
I'm comparing the rating of this scotch or this whiskey and what my enjoyment level of it right now.
Sure.
And I like this one. The copper pot still makes a difference for whiskey. I don't get that Irish funk. All Irish whiskeys have a funk to me. Like those
I get it at
fucking
the end.
Irish
I get a
people
little bit of it at the end.
sweat in the fucking still all the time or something that just funks it up. I don't get that with this.
Okay.
So I agree. I like the simplicity of this one. This is one that I feel does pair very well with the movie that we watched. Based on...
Thanks for bringing that full circle,
You
Logan.
like I did that? That was
Yeah.
a nice time.
You're good.
Go
Like
me.
you're
You're good. You
professional or
got
something.
you got me there.
Yeah.
Yep,
You
yep.
just
So
Way to go. Now you feel
wrapped it
stupid,
all
don't you?
together.
Yeah, right.
tied it all up.
All right.
No, but I think it does compared to the other one, there's definitely the complexity and the simplicity is, I think it helps with this one to
The
bring
simplicity
things
of it
back
does.
to,
Absolutely.
okay, hey, this is just a simple thing that, you can drink and sip and kind of continue going. I'm normally not a fan of the Irish whiskeys that I've had
Right.
so far.
Me either.
But this one, I could see myself maybe buying a bottle or two.
I would like to pit this sometime against Proper 12.
Proper 12 is stronger. It's stronger.
It's
but
more
it-
in your
but
face
it's- But it's
flavor.
it is. But it's like I can drink that and I don't get any nastiness and I don't get any boring part of the sip. This
Okay.
I get a little bit of like, oh, it's good. Well, wait, what happened? And then I'm like, oh, why did I drink that?
So
You
you're
know.
saying it's a cock tease is what you're saying.
What's that?
You're saying it's a cock tease?
Yeah, I'd say so.
yeah.
Yeah. The
Okay.
bourbon equivalent.
Okay.
Or the Irish whiskey equivalent, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, to me,
I mean, it's not terrible.
no.
I just don't really care for it.
Okay.
Right. You didn't give it a 1.
Right, I didn't give it a 1. I didn't
Like-
give it a 1, and I almost gave it a 2.1.
Wow.
Ooh.
Almost.
Whoa.
Almost.
I
People
was
hear that?
this close
Holy
to the size of Lon's wiener.
What? Whoa.
You were that close to Lon's
We
wiener?
were
Whoa.
one
He's
Lon
referring to
wiener
hot dogs
away.
that he cooks on his barbecue.
Hold on. This is a children's program, people.
Oh,
Keep it
okay.
straight. Keep it straight.
We
All
act like
right,
children is what he's referring to.
So the best part about this is that it is Irish, just like our movie.
The movie.
is Irish.
Movie.
So the movie was filmed in Ireland. It was done by an Irish film crew. However, the star of the movie was not Irish. It was a very famous British comedian.
I wouldn't say
Everybody-
famous, but
No, not famous.
I mean, when I saw this when it first came out,
Yeah.
and it was like, starring Ross Noble.
Right.
I was like, oh wow, he must be really knowledgeable. I mean, I haven't obviously been day to day in Irish life. Oh my god.
Well, he's British.
British life
That's okay.
for a while.
It's this island that's a little bit
I know.
north of France. And
I know.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew that.
But it's I looked up and I mean he's been on lots of TV shows and stuff, and he's very well known in
Okay.
England. I wouldn't say he's famous.
Okay, well known but not famous.
Correct.
Okay, well let's rate that movie before we get too far into it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Come on, I can see Mike already shaking your head. Don't shake your head.
No. This
Don't
is
shake your head,
this
brother.
is going to be a slightly more complicated rating.
That's see, there you go. Get in the complexity of it. You're going to start using 2 digits. Is that what the point is? You're
It's
gonna start
hard for
using 2
me to,
digits,
to
Yes.
get to that level,
1,
but
2.
Right.
I give it a 2.
Don't influence him.
Yeah.
I have a single number.
I actually
have a
went with a
single
single
number?
number as well.
I also have a single number.
Ooh. So that means Mike's going deuces.
If you want it, then you better put a ring on it.
Oh, never
All
do
your
that
single
again.
numbers.
Ooh,
Now
he
you
went
should
2
show
numbers.
those. Now I know you don't have a 2 in your number.
dang it.
Or maybe he's going to pick that one up.
That was supposed to be that way.
He's going to 3 digits.
All right. Are we ready?
You ready?
1,
2.
2, 3.
Whoa!
Is that a 1.5 or
Whoa!
5.1?
It's a
Is that even
1.5.
possible? Holy
Is it a
shit!
1 point? That's a 1.5.
one-
Mike, you
Okay,
teased
you got to
us.
switch around because now you're saying a 5.1.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh,
There it is.
Jesus Christ! Oh, here
Okay.
I thought
All
you
right,
were
so
teasing
Logan
us,
gives it a
making
3.
us think you
Warren
hated
gave it a
and you
3.
loved- oh my God!
Mike gave it a
1.5.
1.5.
and
Mike's
Lon
a
gave
Lon,
dick.
what'd you give it?
I give it a 4.
4. Okay. Okay.
A 4.
Dude.
Read it, bitch.
So-
Fucking
so
1.5.
I-
I thought you gave it a 5.1. I was
No.
like, holy shit!
Yeah.
We found
My
it.
people. No.
Absolutely not. No.
So this is the first time you've seen it?
This is I just saw it 2 nights ago to prepare for this, and yeah, should I go ahead and?
Yeah, because you sucked up the room, man. Why don't you stink it up some more?
I just thought it was terrible. I mean, I thought it was terrible.
Hey, don't mince words.
the
Just tell
only
us
the
what you really
only
think.
the only thing that I liked about it were some of his punchlines,
Yes.
and
Okay,
that was
yeah.
the only thing that kept me going. Like, you
Everybody's
certainly have the
happy?
stomach for it. Yeah, everybody's happy.
Did you? Oh, look, he laughed.
Or
Did you like when he was chasing everybody with the tricycle and said, "Oh, fuck it," and just picked up the tricycle and ran after them?
well, yeah. I mean, look, that part.
Come on.
There was it was only things that he did in certain areas of the movie that I would say I got a little snicker from, or it didn't have me in stitches. I can tell you that.
Oh, I see what you did there.
But I mean, there was just other things that were just like they were so far out there.
Give me an example.
I mean, when he rips the kid's wiener off
Isn't
in
that
class,
hilarious?
That's
right?
awesome.
yeah, it was.
I
Puts it
mean,
on
I
the
guess
balloon?
I just
made a balloon.
I was like, Well, yeah, then he puts it on a balloon, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? I'm like, who thought of this?
It's fucking awesome.
I guess I'm not. Look, I'm not a. I'm
That
not.
was
I'm
also
not
a
a
dream sequence too, so that gives you kind of an idea.
That's
of,
true. That was a
you know,
dream. But well, still though. I mean, it was still the gore was there.
Yeah.
it just didn't register for me as I mean, and I'm in my defense, I'm not an in-depth horror flick connoisseur like these guys, so I'm watching it from more of a
movie.
Yeah,
This is a movie.
which I thought as a movie, I thought it was fucking terrible. I mean, like honestly, I wouldn't ever watch it again for any reason. You couldn't pay me to watch it again.
Okay.
Oh my lord!
The opening scene alone, like, okay, fine, he's
He's banging his
banging
girlfriend.
banging his girlfriend, but I'm like right off the bat, like the cheapness of it, and I was just like,
But that was hilarious. He's in a trailer on the side
Like,
of a
literally
cliff.
on
Literally.
the edge of a
I know. I
surprised
get
the
all
rocking
that.
didn't
I
He's
get all
doing
tumble
that.
it down.
Horrifically hideous girlfriend, and in the middle of it, he's like, "Oh, I'm late for a party."
That was pretty good.
See, so that I can see that where you're coming from the perspective of that. I was the same way initially.
Don't feed into his.
But what I did eventually
opinion.
get into was the fact that, okay, I know now this is meant to be low budget, kind of just have fun.
Yeah, if you settle into that idea
yeah.
and you're like okay with that and you enjoy that, then I guess it's fine. But I just never could. I never could really. And then when I wanted to, like, just some weird shit would happen, and I'm like, I just don't know who thought of this stuff. Like, was this like a whole bunch of people with just like random
you mean
thoughts?
like writers?
But I mean, okay, fine.
Those
touche.
people have no business writing movies.
I'm not Siskel and Ebert over here. Right?
No. You can't be both. They're both.
You
dead.
are
Well,
entitled
one's
to your
dead, so-
opinion.
I'm just saying that. Well, good point. I'm just saying that I just didn't. It wasn't enough of anything. Like, I could say, okay, it's corny. We'll go down the corny road. I'll watch it that way. It was disgusting. We can go down the disgusting road
So far, you
was
just chalking
stupid.
up points.
in a lot of ways.
Yeah, there you go. Keep going.
The acting was
Subpar.
awful.
Yep.
Like, only of
Awesome.
the little kids.
You know what?
I
That's
mean,
a
the
good
little
point.
kids were dreadful.
Because I thought
I-
Noble was great.
I thought Noah was awesome.
You
I
think
thought
so?
I thought
Oh,
Tom was
yeah.
good as well.
The
I
clown,
guess
Noble,
for this movie, yeah, okay, I'll give you that. I thought he did all right.
the main character, I guess, the boy,
Tom.
Tom, who had the party and stuff like that. He was actually pretty decent.
Well, here's
Some of the
my
other
question.
Side actors, not so much, but
Was Stitches intended to be scary?
No, it was
not
supposed
at all.
it was
It was
supposed
a
to be
comedy.
a comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dark
So-
comedy, if you will.
Yeah.
So even
absolutely
though
not.
there are parts of it that
are gory.
are gory,
Yeah, not
this
scary,
is really
gory.
this is really not supposed to like be edge of your seat stuff.
No.
No.
Ross
Okay.
Noble's he's a comedian. That's what he's known for. Most people who go into this movie, certainly in England, that see Ross Noble in Stitches, they're going because it's Ross Noble in
Knowing.
Stitches.
Is it like the Benny Hill type of?
Yeah.
Right, they're going knowing that it's going to be funny. I'm sure there's
Or
probably people
comedy,
that,
at least.
I'm sure there's people that potentially walked out and didn't see the trailer that didn't know it was going to be as scary as it
That
was, because it's
Young Male
definitely
was in
gory.
his another region.
Gory, I'd give it gory. I wouldn't give
not
it scary.
scary.
So
It's-
if I look at it from that renewed perspective, I would rate it higher in terms of what it is and what it achieved. It's just not for me.
Sure.
So here's something to think about. So we did a movie. We did a J horror segment where we did a couple J horror movies, Japanese horror, that were not to be taken seriously in any way, shape, or form.
Maybe we
They
should
were
have had him
so
watch those first.
Ludicrous and ridiculous. They are not to be. They are comedies straight through with gore, and it's not even realistic gore. It's over the top, stupid shit that you look
Well,
at. You're like,
I would say
Like
this stuff
sprinkler
was the
blood
same.
coming
the
out.
same
there's
way.
a
You
know I'm gonna
this
have
is
to pull
this
it
is
up now.
tame compared to Tokyo Gore Police.
Yes.
Tokyo
Really?
Gore Police.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh yeah. There is. Yeah.
Just in terms of the ridiculousness of the gore, because at least here there was gore, there was blood that went along with the gore, and there was at least a portion of realism for the amount of blood that came out. You watch Tokyo Gore Police, every single person apparently has like 200 gallons of blood inside them.
Oh, I should do that one. Well, can we do a quick cutaway of
Sure.
Frankenstein Girl versus Frankenstein Girl versus Vampire Girl?
Okay, we will cut over
The
to
names are quite
your
hilarious.
screen.
I'm gonna try
Oh, you
out.
know what? The audio probably isn't there, but
That's
well, we
fine.
gotta
They
fix
don't
the
need to hear
audio.
that because
They do. The song is half of it, but
well, he needs to hear it, not the people out in the audience.
I don't know if I should. Let me jump
do our
ahead
picture
because
in picture
honestly,
plus
this
play
is a
around
little
with it.
slower. This is a Japanese horror.
There we go. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
Wait for it. Wait for it. There you go.
And there is.
Now, is this meant to be taken seriously? No freaking way.
Do people really have that much blood inside them? No, they don't.
But is that entertainment? I would argue yes, sir.
Are
I
we
think- I
not
think Mike is-
entertained?
Mike is not entertained.
I am very entertained. And let me explain, Mike. This scene goes on for 7.5 minutes. I
She
made that
enjoys
number
that
up.
How
blood.
long is the whole movie?
8.5 minutes.
Yeah, there isn't a
Come
lot of
on.
plot.
She
Jesus
looks
Christ.
gorgeous. She's got the blood all over her. She's enjoying herself.
Okay,
It's
let's get back to
ridiculous,
the actual
ludicrous.
movie
All
that
right,
we're
let's
supposed to be
cut
talking
back.
about. So I don't think that's
whatever.
his cup of tea. Which I'm with Mike on that one. I'm normally not a big fan of a lot of blood and gore, but when it goes over the top, that to me then I think helps
That's entertaining.
become an entertaining thing.
Because
but
it's ludicrous.
But see, I honestly didn't think that this was like Tokyo Ghoul is over the top.
Yeah.
This was not over the top. This
it was over the
Oh, I
top
think it
for.
was.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on. I
The
mean,
whole
But
taking
it was
off his
meant to
dick
be.
and making a balloon animal
Yeah,
out of it.
that
no,
was
Blowing up his head
That
with a
was
balloon
funny.
pump to make it
Like,
was hilarious.
honestly,
but that's an
who-
over the top kill.
Who sits there and
That's
says
ridiculous.
what's happening to me as their heads? freaking-
Right.
You know,
was
that was a
awesome.
little
Happening.
upsetting to me. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
well, it was little things like that where I'm like, I didn't really know what direction to watch it from anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't really know what I was watching after a little while. But every now and then he would throw a little line in there or do something funny, and I'm like, all right, I'll keep watching this.
But like, what is great about this movie though is just there are so many just over the top parts that are just I don't know, just fucking funny. I mean, like I wrote down my favorite kill in the entire movie is
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
The bimbo girl.
Which one?
The girlfriend of Paul, the dick.
Yeah. Yep.
Who's upstairs that gets the umbrella.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, that was
It's
awesome.
like the whole thing that he throws the umbrella, it goes through
Through the
her
eye.
head,
Yep.
skewers her eye.
Yep.
She falls on. He pulls the umbrella out. She falls on the ground as he does that, and then the eye comes from the end of his umbrella and goes into her mouth.
It was. She was still had it in her head because when it came out through her head, then when she laid back, the umbrella opened up and splashed blood all everywhere,
Yes.
which made the eyeball fly up and hit her in the.
Well, I don't think it was blood. It was the glitter.
no, that was. I think that was
thought it
supposed to be
was
blood.
blood.
That was supposed to be blood.
Really?
Yeah, or probably brain matter as well, along with it. So maybe that's where you thought it was the glitter.
Do you remember her name? I'd love to pull up her
Alata.
A lot of vagina.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
Yeah, I don't know.
I heard she had like a Royson or something. Like it was her actual name, but I don't remember what it was.
No, that's
Not- was
that's. Oh no, Sarah, you're right. I'm Royce and Baron.
it- yeah.
Her name is
Sarah. Storms were brewing in her eyes.
I should have connected the audio, however, I didn't. Do that.
That's all
Maybe
right.
I can work on that while we're talking. While you guys are talking.
While you're
about
talking.
stuff.
So we're going to continue talking, but yeah, I think it was fun. I was anticipating. I have seen this before, so I was happy with. Based on the stupidity of the movie, I kind of knew what to expect, and I've seen way worse movies than this that were intentionally trying to be funny that were not as funny, I guess. But the one-liners, I think, I agree with Mike on that. That kept me laughing and kind of waiting to see what he was going to say for each kill. The stomach one was rather amusing though when he said you
Yeah.
got the stomach for it. I'm like, I shouldn't laugh, but it is.
No,
really
I
funny.
definitely that one got me. I'm like, all right, this dude's pretty cool.
So and don't get me wrong, I thought the movie was great. This is like the third or fourth time I've seen it now, and there was definitely some like odd things in it that didn't make any sense, like Bolger, the guy who's clearly gay, but
Was he?
also eats a lot.
But closet eater.
Closeted eater,
Literally, in this
literally.
Needed to
Yeah.
come out of the closet.
But like, I don't know why anyone would sit and eat a whole bunch of canned strawberries.
I thought it was beans.
multiple.
No,
Well,
cans
that's
of
what I
strawberries.
mean. It was stuff like that that just kind of like, I'm like, I just don't understand what's going on here, you know. And then when he kills him, and cracks open his head and starts like scooping his
out the
brains
brain.
out.
It's
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
It was
Well,
for
I-
the
yeah, I
comedy
mean,
thrill of it. The fact that he's
Sure.
scooping out brains with an ice
If
cream
I think about it
scooper.
that way, okay, fine. You know what? Fine. But like I'm just
Have we
looking
brought
at
you
it,
over
and
to
I'm
the
like,
dark
this is
side
like
now?
this is ridiculous.
It was so
You know?
Exactly.
cool.
Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be.
Exactly.
It's supposed to be. So everything that I'm saying that I thought was weird, it's supposed to be that way. 100%.
Absolutely.
Like, and I knew that to a degree, but not to the degree that I just found out.
Anytime you see somebody getting an umbrella through the back of the head that pops out their eye with an eyeball that winks at
What
you.
about
then,
the cat? That was
Oh,
awesome.
the cat was
Let's
an-
see
well,
how many
see-
lives you have.
That's right. Beating against him and slings it over his
Yeah, like
shoulder.
4,
Yeah.
Come on.
5, 6.
Are we able to prove this umbrellas thing? You want to switch the
Let's
umbrella
go
thing?
for it.
I can.
There you go. Pops it through. Don't talk too much. The umbrella shoots the rest. Eye falls into her eye. And then opens up. That was blood.
She still had the presence of mind to close her mouth when the eyeball fell in.
That
Yes.
was blood.
That's talent right there.
Look at that.
Okay,
ain't
I
glare.
switched back, by the way.
All right.
All right.
I
What did
like-
you rate this?
I
gave it
4
3.
Or 3?
No, I gave it 3.
Okay.
I mean, I said it's like
He gave it a 4.
I
It's
gave it a
it's not fine art. I mean, it's like I thought.
Fine art. We rate horror movies.
But that's what I
What
mean.
the-
But in other words, it's like, you know, I just thought this was enjoyable from start to end. I mean, it's like like literally my least favorite part is the stupid kids party at the very beginning.
Yeah, it was
just
slow
because
and-
now
'cause-
that is bad acting.
Right.
Like the fucking kids.
But the kids.
It's
Yeah.
but you can have good acting.
Not with that budget.
But yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really good, and I would absolutely watch it again.
I would watch this on a regular basis. This
So
is
you're saying it
one-
left you in stitches.
This is in my top 20.
Really?
Yeah, I would absolutely say this is in my top 20.
Wow, you got yin and
I've
yang
seen
over there.
Stitches several times already. I would continue to watch it because it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Are the kills ridiculous? Of course they are. I wouldn't be watching it if they were normal kills.
Right.
If Stitches came up to somebody and stabbed him with a knife and stuck him into the wall and looked at him like this, no, that's a different movie. This is not serious. This is satire. And it's wonderful satire. And it's dumb British humor. And I love dumb
Irish.
British dry humor.
I
Well,
will
I think it nailed it from there.
Yeah.
I will say it's like I have a hard time believing that like a clown's soul is captured inside
An egg. Yeah,
Let's
that
talk
was the
about
other
the
thing.
problems. Let's talk about that.
What?
What the fuck is the matter? What the fuck has an egg got to do with a clown? Why
just
was
couldn't
it an
think of
egg?
anything
It
else.
symbolizes the birth of the person.
Yeah.
The writers couldn't think of anything.
That's exactly what it is. I agree with that. That was
What
the
came
dumbest
first?
part. The egg made no sense.
The clown or the egg?
yes.
Oh Jesus!
But also it's like
I think I did.
so you have to like
Holy shit.
I get the fact there's many other programs I watch where they talk about the fact that like, you know, a clown's face makeup is supposed to be like totally unique and I get that that's
There's like a clown
Yeah,
university.
but
and all
why
that
an
stuff.
egg?
but that's what I'm saying. So in other words, it's like, so I get the fact it's supposed to be unique and so I get that, you know, you transpose that onto something, but like an egg by very nature seems very fragile. It's like, why would you? Because even if it's in this container that's like held at the top and held at the bottom, all it takes is a sharp drop on either the top or the bottom, and the egg's just going to break.
It made for an easy ending to the movie, I
Yeah,
think.
I agree. That
Yes,
was an easy
yeah. If it was a
out.
hard-boiled egg, it would have been a little bit.
Right.
right.
harder.
Went a little
Or if it was a
different.
titanium
Trying to peel
box,
one of
What
those
they
bad boys.
could have done is, couldn't they have done a balloon?
that would have been funnier.
Because then a balloon with the face on it.
I think
Yeah, the
I think
balloon, the helium
longevity-
would have ran
Because
out.
then it
Yeah,
would.
I
Well,
think
but then it wouldn't like.
longevity is bad.
Meaning more like, okay, then it wouldn't pop it. It would have to. You'd have to pop it, right? As opposed
Well,
to.
I mean, I get the whole. A clown is born, right? Because you pick your face and you put it on the egg, and now you're born, and the egg symbolizes birth and all that shit. But I really do think that was pretty stupid.
Yeah.
to have an egg.
Dude, you just nailed it.
Yeah, thanks.
You
Okay,
just nailed it.
but not every part of this movie is fantastic. It got a 4, not a 5.5, buddy. Not a 5.1, which I thought is what you
Yeah.
did rate it.
Or was it
Nah,
they were
it's
trying
just
to
not
give
my
it
cup of tea.
get you to that punchline, right? I didn't think I'd be the one that would have end up with
Egg on my face. That was a long sell. If that was
Yeah.
was just for that gag.
Maybe.
Well, and also obviously the last part that obviously opened it up for a sequel, but it's like so isn't the whole like you'd have to imagine that the whole point of it being an egg is the fact that it's complete and it has the yolk inside, because otherwise
It's just a shell.
it's just a shell of a man.
Yeah.
It's like so the whole putting it back together again whilst he's getting a blowjob.
Right.
that was
Right.
rather, that was
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
that-
God, thanks for reminding me of that.
Come on.
I'm
That
like-
made it
not into
funny.
clown porn.
That was very like
That-
I'm like,
police
right,
academy.
right. boring
I'm
scene.
just like, no, but I'm like, why? Why?
it's
Why
like a
was that
boring
necessary?
scene.
Oh, you know,
I mean, I'm a
Magic
guy.
going on.
I'm a guy. I get it. But like, I still thought, I'm like, wait a minute. Why?
Let's take this party back downstairs.
What was the point of this?
You're like, did I miss a storyline
Yeah.
somewhere? Where
No,
this
because like
blowjobs are
one of the
significant?
things I learned about making videos is like if you do something, there should be a reason for it.
Yeah, that's not
Generally.
this. That's not this.
And
I think
I'm-
they just
when
wanted
I'm-
to add to the
I'm like,
that's
absurdity
not
of it.
this.
I guess I don't know.
That's not this.
Hey, it is what it is. It ended the way it did, but
It
that
did.
was just weird.
See, now my brain went to they should have had the woman clown, doing the fellatio.
Yes.
Thank
And
you for
then
that technical
he could have
term.
said, like, just
It
squeezed her
was a
nose
technical
and been
term.
like, get back down there or something.
Well,
That would have been
yeah,
funny.
we
They
did
did
miss
do a
the
lot.
horn honk. I think
Yeah.
during that
Yeah,
scene.
They
you could've
did do
done
a
that.
lot of horn honk jokes throughout this movie, where it's that, like even when his nose was bouncing through the.
Oh my
the
God. I thought that was
house.
funny.
It was a
That
bit-
hilarious.
That was hilarious. He's
Yeah.
like,
Of
fine.
course.
I'm like, you can't walk, dude. Like, you're
Sniff-
kind of invincible.
sniff 'em out.
Yeah,
And when
sniff 'em out.
when the cat was trying to get it,
And the cat was trying to get the nose, and he couldn't. Come on. That was funny.
That was
it was fucking awesome.
That was.
Hey
funny.
man, I'm whatever you say. I'm
that
good.
was funny. All right.
Okay, so I have
Trivia.
I have some trivia, but
I
you
have
go
some
right
trivia.
ahead.
Okay, well, so the first one isn't actually trivia; it's just a statement.
Well, then we don't want to hear it.
So Tom takes an anxiety medicine. Did you see what the anxiety medicine was called?
Yes. Do you want me to answer? I'll let you guys try first.
Percocet.
No.
Percocet. Percocet.
Mom?
Percocet. Was it ceticoline?
No.
Sexicoline? Sorry.
It was Hypnosil.
And do you know what's significant about that particular drug?
No.
It was used in the Nightmare on Elm Street.
It was the drug that
To
they used
give her sleep.
so
Little
that they
homage.
don't drink.
Pay a
So
little
they don't
homage.
drink.
Don't dream.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
to sleep, the anti-sleep, I should say.
Anti-dream.
Yes.
Maybe they weren't paying homage to it, but it was just never mind. Just forget I said
They
that.
may
We're gonna
have-
edit
they
that.
may- they may have been- we don't edit shit.
No.
Okay,
Oh.
so
I
okay,
like it
so,
anyways.
so, so
Are
here's
everyone's
here's
joke.
some real questions.
Okay.
What birthday party? How old was Tom in the birthday party?
I know the answer. to this
Should
one.
I just say the answer?
Yes.
10.
Okay.
I was gonna say 12, but you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10.
And I always like to qualify these as this is such a Logan question. When the
98W. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
that's coming up.
Stitches,
Oh,
license
not yet.
plate number.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is even worse.
Okay. We've
When the cake came out, there was 10 candles on the cake of different colors. What was the
Wow.
distribution of the colors?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Even
that-
I didn't pay attention
What
to
the
that.
fuck?
I'm gonna take a sip. Of water.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go-
well,
Work that out.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna gargle this.
I feel like I know blue and green were in there at some point.
No.
No?
There was 1 white, 3 pink, 4 blue, and 2 yellow.
Oh.
the significance of that is
That's what
2 in
she,
the pink, 1 in the stink.
That's what she had.
Oh, no,
that's
two
what
in the. There were 3 pink technically.
that's what she had in her drawer.
Okay. All right.
This is obscure, but if you do your research, people, what was the make and model of Stitch's car?
Oh, I don't know that.
It was a 72 hunk of shit.
actually, it was a 2004, but still a hunk of shit.
It was a mini POS.
Yes.
Is what it was.
It was a Fiat Ciacento.
All right.
But you were about to say, what was the license plate?
The license plate is.
Oh.
Now, what good is it
98
if you write it down? I mean,
because I drink a lot of bourbon and I can't memorize it. It is 98WW5136.
Correct.
Very good.
Has one of the lights missing?
Yes.
Which light?
Front right.
Driver's side.
Passenger.
So what's your right?
It's,
I see.
remember, it's opposite side.
From inside.
Remember, it's opposite
so
side of the
Clearly
road.
going to say that now
So-
because he already said I was wrong.
Passenger side. And so
passenger.
the significance of that is because it has a cross over it.
Oh.
That's
to
his eye when he got
But
stabbed.
that's his left eye. So.
Yes, but it would be the left
when you're looking at it
light
on the
if
front.
you're
Yeah, I
from
get you.
his face.
Okay.
The
Very
You
good.
went
That's a good
really
one,
all out
actually.
on this.
Yeah, Logan's going to
very
have
proud.
no trivia questions.
the
No, no.
You have no purpose in this podcast.
I'll
anymore
see you
now,
guys
Logan.
later. It's been
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah.
when there is the report of the death of the clown, what was the newspaper that they're reading?
The Daily Inquirer.
Nice. Good job.
The Irish Herald.
Do you know what the title?
The title of the article was "No Laughing Matter."
Good job.
Outstanding, Lon.
Thank you.
I am
Thank
proud of you.
Thank you.
This-
Thank you. I had Irish whiskey and I can recite. Some, okay. Just saying.
This one, for the people who didn't get the Hypnosil, you probably won't get this one either. What was the date on the bottle?
Oh Jesus! I didn't even know that.
I
October
probably have it
something.
somewhere.
Ooh, that'd be a good guess. I would go with.
It would be
October.
wrong, but it's still a good guess.
Hey.
It's a good. Any guess is good.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you got 1 in 12 chance of
I do.
of getting it right.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
there's always a chance.
Yeah. So you're telling me
228-12.
there's a chance.
Who was the first person to die?
Okay.
Technically, Stitches.
Stitches. I mean,
Who was the first kid to die?
I was going to say, who was the first person that Stitches killed?
No.
Or who was the first person the first on-screen death?
The first
No.
on-screen death.
Okay.
does the dick ripping off part?
No, that was
technical
way
death?
further on.
No.
Yeah.
So technically, the first one was Stitches.
No, in the party. So sorry.
He
It
was
was
at
Paul.
the party.
That's what I think you're
Yes,
referring to.
Yes.
What? What did you say?
Paul.
The one that pissed himself.
He was the first one to die.
Out of the kids.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's specific. Okay.
Trying to remember how he died.
He got his arm ripped off, and I'm sorry, ear first.
Yes.
Then
Correct.
his arm, and then he
did
get.
the waving his
And
arm.
if I
got kicked.
remember, the
He
ear,
got his head
the
kicked.
ear
Yapping?
came off
Yes.
relatively easy,
Yes.
and so did the head.
The whole
Yeah.
ear, really. Yeah,
Well, because
the
half
whole
of the ear was like gone because of stupid earring.
earring.
Stitches is very strong.
This
Well, he
was
spiritual. At that point.
NFL
He was a-
punter.
I
Right.
actually
Pretty
love
sure.
this. I love this song anyway. What was the song that was playing when Bulger was killed in the pantry?
I just died in your arms.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
because
I
that's
just
the whole
died
thing.
in
was
the
he
cutting
died in his
crew.
arms.
Cutting
Very good.
Um,
Jumping in there, Logan.
and my last
I like
one.
that. Thank God.
What was the name of the cat that died?
That was one of Logan's questions, I think. In fact, I think all of those were Logan's questions. think
I
you
got
stole
another
his thing.
one for you.
I don't
Was
know
it-
that one.
Was it Twitches the cat?
No.
I give up.
I'm assuming it's Puds or
Yes.
Puds.
Yeah.
Puds.
Puds would be the British pronunciation of Puds. Puds.
And I'm spent.
All right. Well, I got one for you. This will probably piss you
Okay,
off. But
let's hear it.
what was Tommy's locker number?
I know this one. 134.
No.
346.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
It was 39.
Okay. All right.
But yeah. We'll,
I forgot
Do you
you
have-
guys do this.
oh yeah.
Wow.
I came
Are
hideously
you
unprepared.
lonely?
Yeah.
So
forgot all about
so I guess it's more of this is more of a I don't know if you want to call it a trivia or a goof, but I guess the telescope that he used did not actually have the end on it, the correct end. So all you would see looking through it is just a white dot. So
Yes.
just
Now-
just a little something that I had
okay.
read about, but so that's not a
So that was
question. That was
Clearly,
just more
clearly
like
on the
actual-
film crew.
Yeah,
clearly.
That's a continuity error.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
and in the same vein, though, if I was maybe he didn't really give a shit about telescopes, but if I was someone that did give a shit about telescopes, and someone brought me a present where the telescope itself was just wrapped up in paper,
Yeah.
I'd be fucking freaking out.
Yeah.
Because especially if it's a nice telescope, it's like those things can't be banged. It's like
Yeah.
you want it to come in like in all of the like
I-
safety material and
Yeah, I'm going to give you 3 words that will explain that. It's a movie.
I was about to say, like, you guys were kind of on me for how I was watching.
Right? Right? And here they are.
Well,
How
the
stupid is this?
telescope,
That they
has a
didn't
white
wrap
end
it
on it.
properly. There was no boxing proper, no styrofoam.
So I do have one
Yeah.
last one.
Okay, I guess
This
All
one,
right, I
I
got
think
this
you'll.
one.
I think you'll get this one.
Nobody
I
asked
got
my
it.
questions.
What
I'm
was
surprised.
the name of the social media website that the party was posted to?
My face.
Oh, was it really
It was
MySpace?
My face.
My face.
My face.
My face. Oh my God, that's genius.
From
Now
MySpace
I gotta
to
give this movie a
MySpace.
4.1. Just for that. That's hilarious.
So what were your questions?
That's hilarious. Okay. What was Stitch's full name?
Oh shit.
It was on his tombstone.
yes, it
Or I
was.
shouldn't say tombstone. It was on his stick of cross of sticks.
Yeah, it was like
Thing.
I want to say it was Anthony, but hold on.
Now, obviously, Stitches was in the middle.
Stitches McGregor.
Wow. Very
was
good. Very close and
Richard,
totally wrong.
Richard
McClellan.
Stitches
Glendalough.
McFuckface.
Wow. Well, Richard was correct. His
I know.
first name was Richard.
It was like I
Because
want
it
to say it
was-
was A. It
Because
began
it
with an
was
A.
Dick Stitches. But Richard
Wow,
is the
that-
first name.
That just sounds.
Nobody
painful.
remembers his last name, huh?
Abernathy.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was like
No, it was nothing like that.
Oh, all right. I just remember
Stitches
everybody happy was underneath it. I forgot.
Is
the
everybody
quotes,
happy?
yeah.
Right. Everybody happy. Richard Stitch's griddle.
Griddle.
Yeah. So basically, Dick Stitch's griddle.
wow.
What?
Which we
was
could tie that into barbecue, everyday barbecue.
Yeah.
everyday- Ooh, make some Dick Stitch griddles.
There you go.
Don't do that ever.
Yeah, you could do that.
Ever. What was the beer everyone was drinking at the party?
Cause
You want me to
Light.
know?
It was not.
I'll-
now, how come that wasn't your question? You know,
I
the
had that
answer?
question, but I
Oh.
was trying to be nice and
You
share the
trying
love.
to be nice.
Yeah.
How did you know? But
It was
no,
something
You
or
said you had.
it was
I
a-
assumed you
okay,
would probably
go
pick
ahead.
this one.
Go ahead. What is it?
Do you know?
It's something with a light. I mean, it
Yes.
was like,
Yes, they were all light beer,
Yes.
but it was a different.
There was only a couple scenes where you could actually see it.
Correct, but it was like the one everybody was drinking. So,
Yes. You
and it
ready?
was a real beer in England,
Apparently.
ish.
You want to know?
something on the light.
It was Bergen.
Bergen Light.
Never heard of it.
Bergen Light. Well, that's because you're not from Great Britain, now are you? The last one I have is sort of a fun one. When he took his intestines out and made a balloon animal out of them.
Yeah, that was cool.
What was the balloon animal?
It
What
was
did he make?
It was a velociraptor.
It was not a
A
velociraptor.
giraffe.
It was not a giraffe.
Well, he made a dog,
It was
but it's
a
like.
dog.
It was a
It was a
dog.
dog.
But I thought he said it was like a velociraptor.
Yeah, he was
No,
making fun of
he
him
was-
because that's what the kid asked for in the beginning.
Right.
Oh.
He
Make
said
me
it's
a
dog,
velociraptor.
and he goes, I want a velociraptor. He goes, it's a velociraptor then.
Yeah.
'Cause he was
Okay,
like, whatever.
okay.
It doesn't matter because it's a fucking
He was trying to
balloon
get the kid to remember who he was.
Yes.
All right, that's all.
I do think. Okay, so one of the more ridiculous parts was the fact that the kid was still able to walk around for a fairly long time with his intestines.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
like
I mean,
hanging out.
this is not now. Yeah. Now
they
my
don't get it.
my
Like they're
thoughts
not
are echoing
understanding.
here.
Yeah.
Everybody was on me over this. Like, it's a movie. You're not supposed to pay
It's
attention to that.
a movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, I loved it.
I
We just
loved
go
it
with
more.
it. We just go with it.
Gave it a 3 just purely for the fact that it's not perfect, but it's like I would absolutely watch it again. And I
I'd
think-
recommend it for some fun time, and I would definitely drink this along with it.
It was a 4.
5.4.
5.4.
It was a 4.
Brian Erlacher, 54.
As
All right.
always, have any comments?
Hey, what are we on
comment-
time?
Like, comment,
below.
subscribe.
can't see
53
the
minutes.
time.
50 minutes.
What is it?
53.
God, we got to get shorter at this.
You gotta get shorter.
That's not going to
Yeah.
happen.
No? Is that not good? Is that better to
No,
be
it's
longer?
not going to happen. I mean, you're just not
Yeah, we
you're
just
not gonna
talked
get
too
it
much.
done.
It's
Does
like,
Barry-
I don't think
Is that good?
it's fine.
Was that good?
I think it's fine.
Did you people enjoy it? Would you like it
I mean, I think
shorter,
we could have
longer?
lost like
Or
6
you don't
minutes
care?
of,
Would you like us to
vampire
keep
woman that
going?
eats Frankenstein. or
Come
whatever her name
on!
is.
I could show you.
No,
more,
see,
I could
no,
show
okay,
you
we're
more
done.
Scenes from. Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
Anyway, as always, if you have comments, comment below.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Communicate to us through our
Smash
social media.
that subscribe button.
Like and subscribe. Yes, definitely like and subscribe.
We'd love to break 50 at some point.
Yeah, we would like when you need one more subscriber, and we'll break 50. And obviously, if you want to know how to cook good shit,
Cook good.
Everyday BBQ.
Not
Not
barbecue.
Go
every
visit
day.
the
every
channel.
day.
And
Those
if-
people are splitters.
even if you just want to see some blood, you can go to that channel and see some blood, some good beef blood.
Yeah. It's
They
technically
didn't
called myoglobin.
My hemoglobin, not my. It's myoglobin.
It's myoglobin. Yeah, it's protein water.
It's not uroglobin, it's myoglobin. I'll be here all week.
It's my chicken pot pie.
Thank you for coming, everyone. Social media
Thank you, everyone.
and done.
Cut.
Get us out of this.